If you have a bunch of athletes and they're all pretty similar in what they can do level-wise as far as open gate turns, and I think hairpins, flushes, and delays are really going to be a major separator and something to really be more expert at. So a few key points of combos in general. If you can exit in the right place and strong, that's going to be the most important part. Lining it up, so coming into the top of the turn. Even if you need to give a little bit at the top of the turn to get your skis in a position that you can exit strong, that's going to be the fastest and most effective way. A lot of times if you come in here and you try to arc in, or you try to give yourself, more room at the entry, you actually hurt yourself, because then you have to go further to get back. But if you come in and try to get in a little bit straighter and line it up, even if that means a little bit of steering or a skid, then the important part here, you can really get on the new ski early and be tight with the direction you need at the double gate of the exit. All this, I think, really important, watching how early they find the ski that they're going to exit on, the outside ski of the exit. Ski it on one ski, and what I mean by that, so if you're coming into a flush on your right ski, the entry, then you'll also be exiting on your right ski. So during that first double gate, you can almost stay on that inside ski, so then when you roll it up for the exit, you're that much earlier on your pressure. Pay attention, that entry ski that he's on, how he really keeps kind of the dominance on that ski until the exit. So it's a flush that's a lot more challenging, but still watch how she goes into it, and you can see she gives up a little bit on the first two gates so that she can really have the exit where she wants, and then is able to charge right away onto the pitch. It's not a fundamental that I would go to right away, but it's something to think about that definitely has a lot of potential to have speed. Standing up through the combos, especially in flushes, I think athletes have a tendency to start to lower their position, and then the exit pays because of that. So always trying to get taller, even though if you're not actually extending more, but that's a good thought to have as you're going through them. Anticipating the tempo change, and you have a 10-gate section that's open and you're into that rhythm and that tempo, and you have to quicken things. Utilizing delays, I think a lot of people look at delays as a place to, if I get late in this section, then I can catch up here. But let's look at delays as a place where I can make speed on everybody else. I can ski this faster and then accelerate into the next section, not just try to maintain. Delays, they're obviously a longer turn, and I think an important thing to think about is just really being strong and moving toward the ski, toward the outside ski through the delay, so you can maintain pressure and really be clean through the delay. I think a lot of people tend to kind of give in a little or collapse in the turn, in a longer turn, because it's not normal in slalom. You're on this quick rhythm, and then if you try to go in kind of quick into this delay, you give up too much, as opposed to really trying to push on that ski and lengthen out the turn. You see how she really goes to the outside ski strongly and really accelerates out of that turn. Different blocking techniques. I think the general rule is always cross-blocking the exit at least. The exit is the important part. You want to be tight, you want to have the direction you need to the next gate. Whether we're blocking, cross-blocking in and out, or side blocking on the way in, cross-blocking on the way out, these are all things that you can look at for different situations. In training, that can be something that the athletes can work on, and you can require them. Hey, we have a course with a bunch of hairpins, and I want you to side clear all the entries, or I want you to cross-block the entries, and just play around with different things so the athlete's really good at everything. And then just a couple strategies that we have used over the past 3 or 4 years at different times to train combos. So one thing I think that makes combinations tough, especially for younger athletes, is the fact that there's a double gate in your way, and it's intimidating, and also it's just a little different to ski it. If you came into it just like you did a single gate, chances are you'd hook a tip 9 times out of 10. So it's a little bit different. So we'd sometimes set, you know, have 10 or 12 just normal open gates, but one of them we'd just make a double gate. So it wouldn't actually be a combo, it would just be a double gate in the middle. So it's right on rhythm, and you have this, you know, you have high speed into the double. So it's a chance to take some of that intimidation factor out of there, and also that little different shape you have to have to the turn. We'd set some hairpins sometimes that were on set. So, you know, here's your normal hairpin coming through. We'd move this gate over here a little to actually make it straighter, and maybe even tighten it up. So this could even be 4 meters, or even under 4 meters, maybe illegal sometimes. But to give it a little bit of a boost that they can get through by making it straighter. And that's also a thing that you can try out as a strategy. Just, you have this one that's skiable because it's straight, but it feels really tight, looks tight. If the opportunity arises, you can sometimes set the same combo on different days, and then you're able to do it one day, watch video, and then go back and do it again the next day. And then just delays is just setting a lot of them. You know, setting courses with lots of delays, and don't always make them easy. Set them so they come way across the hill, set them so they're awkward to get into or awkward to exit. And really, then you can have more repetitions of working on, you know, whether you're trying to do that one ski or you're working on different blocking techniques.